welcome to a new Serenissima Yoga video. Today's practice is called the statue that breathes. So why is that? It's because when we are practicing yoga, we should stay in the pose as a statue, not move, just stay there steady for some time, but breathing. Focus on the flow of our breath, observe it, understand it first, and then control it. So with this in mind, today we will keep the poses a little bit longer so that we can focus on this flow of the breath and of the mind. Let's start with a little centering. So just sit down with your legs crossed, maybe in Ardha Padmasana if you can. So with one foot on top of your thigh, maybe you can use your right foot on top of your left thigh. Just leave your hands on your knees. Stay here and breathe. Feel the air filling your lungs. First the upper part of your lungs and then the lower part. Then retain the breath. Your lungs are full, and then exhaling you feel the lowest part of your lungs emptying and then the highest part of your lungs emptying. And then again, feeling the upper part of your lungs and then the lowest part of your lungs. Again, when exhaling, the flow goes from down and up. Feel the air rising up and going through your mouth. Then inhaling, feel the air entering your nose, and then the back side of your mouth, and then down, first feeling the upper side of your lungs and then the lowest side of your lungs. And then again exhale. Let's start from standing position. Raise up to stand. Raise up both hands and put your left leg behind your right leg. Straighten up your arms to the ceiling. Detach your shoulders from the neck. Like, not literally, okay? So just let them relax. And here, don't feel any strain. So realize that a lot of the tensions, they might just be in your mind. So don't feel the stress and strain in this pose. Relax. Keep the hands up and the arms very straight. You are feeling a stretch in your right thigh. And you're feeling a stretch mainly in your right calf. Your abdomen is active, so are your arms. Once you find a steady pose here, keep it. Inhale and feel your lungs filling. Exhale, feel their emptying. And retain. Inhale. Fill the lungs and then retain with your lungs full. Just staying here. Keep feeling the stretch in your right thigh, and you feel it unless you're not stretching enough. But then at some point you're gonna forget your body. You're just going to feel extremely comfortable in this position. You're not going to feel any tension anymore. Keep breathing and focus on your breath here. Keep staying. Arms up, legs straight, abdomen contracted. Gently release the hands down mountain pose, center. And then do the same thing on the other side. So left leg behind the right leg. Straighten up both arms. And now you're feeling, just first adjust yourself in the pose a little bit so that you're actually feeling that your left calf is stretching. Maybe you need to do a longer step, but that's fine. Once you feel that you're in a pose where your calf is stretching, your thigh is active, raise up your arms to the sky, look forward, start focusing on your breathing. Look forward, maybe slightly up. Feel in your lungs. Retain the breath when your lungs are full. Then gently exhale. And you retain your breath when your lungs are empty. Your abdomen is active. Your glutes are active. Feel centered here. Try to feel how it feels for you to keep the pose just a little bit longer than usual. Is it fine? And move back to center. Mountain pose. Release the hands. And then in prayer position above your head. Then hands to chest, prayer position in front of your chest. Widen up your feet just a slightly little bit wider than your hips. Squat down. Your arms are raised, your legs are bent, and your feet are at an angle compared to the front and the other side of the mat. So they're like a 45-degree angle. So your legs are active, your arms are active here, your abdomen is active, everything is active. You're looking forward and stay here, not moving. And look forward. Again, you have found a steady pose, and we are going to keep it for a long time. You can now focus on your breathing and control your mind. Where is your mind now? Is it on your breathing, or is it like thinking about tax revenues? I don't know what, like COVID, such stuff. Maybe not. Maybe it's just thinking about your breathing. I feel that if there was some tension at the beginning of the pose, maybe now you're able to relax it. You feel not stressed in this pose. And just stay here. Focus on the flow of your breathing, how it fills up your lungs, and then how it leaves the lungs, how purified air comes in and out, like the dirty air goes out. And then gently release and raise up. Gently close your legs. Cross your arms in front of you. First raise them up, and then with your back straight, fold forward. Here again, try to go down so that you're feeling a stretch in your legs. Release tensions in your neck. And helped by gravity, reach the full pose. Some ballerina is even gonna have their head touching, I don't know, their feet. But if not, just stay midway whenever you're gonna feel like that's the limit for you. And know that maybe next time you're gonna cross it, but it doesn't matter because it's not a competition. And now stay steady. By staying steady, we are controlling our body here. By controlling our body here, we are also controlling our mind. Keeping the pose for a little bit longer not only helps the circulatory system, but also helps your lymphatic system as well. The flow in the lymphatic system helps draining. And also it helps your muscles going that little bit longer. They are not used to do it. Just to do that extra mile. And then they're gonna be a bit more stretched. Here you stay, but you focus on your breathing as well. The flow of your breath, the prana energy that you feel in yourself. Then bend your knees, gently raise up. Move to the front of your mat and stay for a second in mountain pose. Then raise up both hands and do a slight back bend, looking up. Then gently move down. Right foot back and right knee to the ground. Look forward. Your left foot is in between your hands, and then one hand and then the other one. You raise up on your knee. So both of your hands are now on your left knee. You're looking forward. Your knee is bent, your left knee is bent, whilst your left knee is stretching all the way so that you're feeling a stretch in your right thigh. Your abdomen is active. And you're breathing here. Relax your shoulders, they are not strained in this pose. And look forward. And both hands to the ground. Change legs. First you are feeling just like adjusting in the pose. And then bring your right foot in between your hands. And detach a little bit your left foot. Straighten up your back first and then raise up. Again, both hands go on your right knee. Look forward. And breathe here. Keep looking forward. Don't forget to focus on your breathing. Bring your mind back to your practice. Think about the position of your back in this pose, the stretch in your legs, and the flow of your prana energy. Bring down both hands and back with your right knee. Cross your legs below. So we are going to do a push-up on our knees. And down. with both arms to the mat. Raise up in upward facing cobra. Actually, this time you stretch the arms all the way. We do the same thing this time, crossing our arms behind, like we did in front, but this time we do it on the back and looking forward. Use the muscles of your back here. And stay. Then release it, go down. Raise up and go into Balasana pose. Child's pose. You're going to stretch your back fully here. Use your fingers to stretch a little more than you usually do. Then back into 4 points. We're going to move our right leg in front. If you manage, you're going to build a 90 degrees, do your best. It doesn't have to be 90 degrees angle between your right thigh and your right calf. You're going to lean over, crossing your arms, and gently releasing your forehead on your left arm. Your left arm is on your right arm. Straighten your back leg. Your left leg is backwards and it's straightened. Here, focus on your breathing. And then change back gently. Raise up. You can move it to table or you can change from seated. Now your left leg is going forward. Build up this 90 degrees angle between your left calf and your left thigh. Do your best to straighten up your left leg. This time the left arm goes under, your right arm goes over your left arm, and release your forehead onto your right arm. Gently release your neck and your shoulders. Focus on breathing. If it's not possible for you to go all the way down, you can always stay up. Look forward. Maybe bend your elbows just a little bit. Just do whatever is good for you. Just practice a pose that helps you to work on your muscles and on stretching them and have them do that extra mile. And gently release. Now move to the center of the mat. From here, with your right hand to the ground, bend your raise up your left arm and look up. Again. Try to reach the pose as much as possible and then stay. Look up. And change position. Lean over your left. Raise up your right arm and look up at your right hand. And back to center. We move into 4 points and raise up our right foot while it's bent. Stay here, same thing. You can look at your mat, you can look forward, but release your shoulders and keep your right foot active. And then change, left foot up. Detach your ears from your shoulders and look forward. Then back down. Sit, cross your legs and move into seated. Tandasana pose. With your feet active, your hands on your knees. Move your left leg over your right. Hug your left leg. Hug your right leg with your left arm. Your right hand goes back, and then your head follows and turns backward. Look back. Again, focus on the breathing and then here stay. Try to activate your abdomen, have it helping, following the breathing. Then move back to center, change legs. Your left leg goes over, your right arm hugs the left leg, left arm goes back, and then your leg is the last one to follow and looking backwards. Stay steady here. Activate your legs, activate your back is straight, activate your abdomen. Have your abdomen following your breathing. And then back to center. Bend your legs and slowly from here reach a Paschimottanasana pose. So bend over your legs as much as you can and then reach a straightened position with your back. Once you feel like, it doesn't matter if your knees are completely straightened or not, once you reach this pose, stay. Maybe you can even let your head drop, and then we're gonna stay here for a little bit longer, but focus on your breathing, focus on the steadiness of this pose, and focus on the vortex of your mind that usually goes into different places. Maybe it goes to the, when is this gonna end? Oh God, it's taking so long. Or maybe it goes to the usual,
oh, my back hurts, or my feet hurt, or my legs are so painful right now. But that's stress, that strain you're putting on yourself. Your mind is putting that strain on yourself. It's not really what you're feeling in the pose. And then instead try to focus on your breathing. Then gently release. Move to center. Move down. Let it go. Release your arms, release your legs. Here in this Shavasana pose. Realize the benefit that keeping the poses for a little bit longer might have on your body. So if you do the poses with intention rather than with automation, asanas can have a very beneficial effect on you. You just do these poses as like something that you just do every day because you're used to do it. Maybe the benefit might be smaller. Well, of course, it can be some benefit because it's good gymnastic, like a powerlifting, but there is more. So try to put intention in the practice and get the most benefit you can from the asanas that you do together with some other teacher or just by yourself. Focus, breathe. Bend over your knees. Turn to your right side and gently raise up. Before opening your eyes, cross your legs. Bring your hands to the center, your heart. Now gently open your eyes. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me today. Today we have done a practice that is called the statue that is breathing or that breathes. What does it mean? It's that when you're practicing asanas, you should behave like a statue, but that's actually breathing. So your mind is either empty or it's just like very focused. You're breathing. That's like the most important thing. And your position are steady and you're kept for a long time. And you're not in a stress position. Like statues are not tense.